Ever thought about some of the weirdest ways folks have checked out? We humans sure are a curious bunch, aren't we? Our curiosity has led us to some of the most amazing discoveries in history, but it has also taken some of us on a one-way ticket to some truly goofy goodbyes. Yep, you got it. Let's take a wild ride through history, checking out some truly oddball exits. From the food lover who bit off more than they could chew, to the selfie lover who took their luck a little too far, these stories are as real as they get. And while these incidents may seem hilarious, just remember, sometimes being too nosy can land you in hot water. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into some of the most out-there ways people have left this world. Did you know you can get into trouble while eating? It's absolutely true. A man named Edward Archbold was participating in a food contest in Florida, where he had to eat as many cockroaches as he could. Unfortunately, Archbold did not chew his food properly and he began to choke. Despite the attempts to save him, he tragically passed away. Similarly, a gentleman from Georgia was enjoying his steak dinner when he swallowed a chunk without chewing it properly. This caused him to choke, and even though a fellow diner tried to perform the Heimlich maneuver, he sadly couldn't survive. On a more unusual note, an Englishman was having his soup when he accidentally swallowed his spoon. The utensil got stuck in his throat, leading to a severe infection that claimed his life. These unfortunate incidents are a stark reminder that we should always be mindful while eating and remember to chew our food properly. So, next time you sit down for a meal, chew your food carefully. After all, none of us would want a simple meal to turn into a disaster, right? Did you know having fun can sometimes lead to dangerous, even deadly situations? Take a moment to imagine this: a sunny day, roller coaster ride, and a group of friends. Sounds like an ideal day, right? However, it didn't end well for one individual who, in a moment of thrill, decided to unfasten his seatbelt and wave his hands in the air. The outcome, as you might guess, was far from a joyous picture in cotton candies. Then there was a woman who thought it'd be hilarious to slide down a frozen water slide in the chill of winter. Unfortunately, she found herself stuck midway, unable to withstand the cold, and did not survive the incident. Also, remember the time when a man took the phrase, "party till you drop," a little too literally? After a night of partying and over-drinking, he attempted to climb onto a disco ball hanging from the ceiling, which led to a tragic fall when it failed to hold his weight. These stories might seem extreme, but they illustrate how the pursuit of fun can sometimes forget the importance of safety. From roller coasters to ice slides to disco balls, dangerous situations can lurk anywhere. While it's crucial to enjoy life, it's equally important to remember that our actions can have serious consequences. Sometimes, these consequences can be fatal. So, when you're about to have fun or embark on an adventure, recall these stories and remind yourself of the importance of safety. After all, it's much more enjoyable when you're assured that you'll be able to safely share your experiences. Remember, safety should always be the priority, even when having fun. Taking selfies isn't all fun and games. It can be risky too. Some people have found themselves in grave danger because they prioritized capturing the perfect selfie over their safety. There are instances of individuals falling into water bodies, tumbling from great heights, and even being victims of unfortunate accidents. All because they weren't being careful when trying to capture that one perfect picture. So here's a gentle reminder for all selfie enthusiasts. Safety first. Always make sure you're in a secure and safe position before you pose for a selfie. Remember, a photo isn't worth risking your life for. Did you know your own home can harbor danger? It's a startling thought, right? But the truth of the matter is, some quite shocking accidents have occurred right in the places we feel most secure. Let's consider the simple bathroom, for example. It's a private sanctuary for many, yet it secretly houses a risky factor: the shower. Imagine this. You're going through your everyday routine, humming along to your favorite songs, when out of the blue, you slip on a soap bar and collide with the chilly, hard tiles. Seems like something you'd see in a sitcom, doesn't it? But when these mishaps strike in reality, they're far from amusing, causing some regrettable and occasionally lethal falls. Now, let's shift our focus to another generally harmless corner of the house, the library or study. We all have that one bookshelf we've overloaded with books, don't we? But what if, in your thirst for knowledge, you remove a book and the entire shelf collapses on you? A tragic and ironic end for a book lover, isn't it? And we can't overlook the kitchen, an area filled with sharp utensils, hot surfaces, and possible fire threats. Who would have guessed that a mere act of cooking could transform into a dangerous dance with risk? From deep-frying turkeys that cause explosive fires, to opening up canned goods that result in severe cuts, the kitchen can turn into a war zone if not managed carefully. These instances merely highlight a few the many peculiar ways people have faced their demise within their homes. It's a harsh reminder that danger can lurk in the most unanticipated corners, even in the most familiar of places. So, the next time you're relaxing at home, keep in mind to remain vigilant, because as cozy and secure as it may feel, your home can sometimes be quite the opposite. So, always remember to be cautious, even in the sanctuary of your own home. Even fashion can pose certain dangers. Picture this: a lady dressed in a long, flowing gown trips over her dress while descending a grand staircase and falls to her death. Or think about a dapper gentleman who ties his tie a little too tight in his rush to a meeting and forgets to loosen it. As the day passes, he starts to struggle for breath, eventually succumbing to asphyxiation. Or imagine a woman from the 60s who loved her high heels while attending a rooftop party. In her towering pair, she loses her balance and falls off the edge. These tales should serve as a reminder. It's crucial to be mindful of what you choose to wear. Fashion might be a way to express yourself, but sometimes, safety should take precedence over style. So, we've learned that caution should be the watchword in all our actions. Whether we're indulging our curiosity, satisfying our culinary desires, seeking thrill and excitement, snapping that perfect selfie, navigating through our homes, or even indulging our fashion senses, there's a need to be vigilant. This is not a call to live in perpetual fear, but rather a call to live intelligently and safely. A call to value our existence enough to always prioritize safety over transitory exhilaration. Always remember to take care of yourself and stay safe.